the most dangerous person you can have around you is a person who has secret animosity towards you. Like, what's that in your heart to be able to have that much ill will towards somebody? To be able to have that much hate or that much jealousy towards someone. And a person who has animosity towards you, this is what my problem is with people like this. Because they give the most backhanded compliments. They give the most backhanded congratulations. And you just never really know what their heart's intent actually is, because most times it's not pure. And my thing is, this is what runs me insane. This is so weird to me. Like, if you failed, that person would be able to sleep good at night. If something happened to you, they would probably silently celebrate your downfall or your failure. That secret animosity is devious. They're waiting for you to fail. What makes it even more dangerous is that the person who has secret animosity towards you will usually try to get close to you. They will usually try to pretend that they're your friend. They'll have that dagger just waiting to stab you in your back, waiting to see you fail, waiting to corrupt whatever it is that you built. And that's sad. That's that blow you never see coming. You never see it coming. I don't understand it. There's too much love in this world to receive, and it's too much love to give. If you just hate a person simply because they're successful, or because they have something great about themselves, or they have a gift, or you see their value, if you just simply hate a person for that, like they ain't did nothing to you, that screams self-hate. That screams self-loathe, because there's no way.
Some of your friends hold some secret animosity and you don't even know. These friends won't compliment you. They won't acknowledge any of your successes. They actually might go out of their way to try and humble you. They're also the ones that make insulting jokes. They'll also do this weird thing where they'll see all your posts, but they won't like or comment. And then this one's pretty specific, but they'll look at you and then you'll see them looking at you, but then they'll pretend like they weren't looking. Don't know what that's about.
One thing about it, and two things for sure: pay attention to them little jokey jokes people be cracking. I don't care what nobody says. To certain types of jokes, there is always some truth underneath of it. The jokes that attack your character, the jokes that attack your blessings, the jokes that attack things that make you happy, the jokes that attack things that make you you. Or my personal favorite, the people that only crack jokes in front of other people in an attempt to bring you down a notch. Like, when it's just y'all, they ain't never got nothing to say. But as soon as it's in front of a crowd of other people or other people y'all chilling with, they just world's top-notch comedian, Kevin Hart. Ha. And in my experience, it is so easy to spot a hater just through the type of jokes that they keep trying to crack. And of course, when you're the type of person who can see through the shade or the BS, people will always try to gaslight you, like you're being too sensitive, you're doing too much, why you always crying about it? When realistically, if you really fucked with me in the first place, as soon as I even mention that something makes me uncomfortable or bothers me, and you continue joking about it, you already showing me you not for me. If I come to you like, yo, maybe you didn't know that I don't like jokes about that, but that's not cool with me, and then you respect it and you like, oh, okay, we ain't never got to joke about that again, cool. But there's gonna be a bunch of people that's just like, you doing too much, you're too sensitive, get over it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And it's like, you so quick to say it's a joke. Was it though? Like, why do I always have to be the brunt of the joke though? Why does the joke always have to be tearing me down? And baby, be mindful of them people that's laughing too. Because half the time, those same people who be chuckling it up and laughing at your expense while you're sitting there uncomfortable and confused as hell, probably couldn't wait for them to say that. Or it's already been said when you weren't in the room, and now they're like, oh my God, ha ha ha, you really said that to his or her face? That's crazy. Then when you speak up about it, you're the problem? I got news for you, beloved. Those are not your people, and you're not too sensitive, because the right people are not gonna play too much about things when it comes to you.
This is one thing that all frenemies do, and I wish I had known this as a team.
I'm going to tell you what secret animosity looks like in a friendship. Now, this is coming from someone who has been in that situation and stepping out of it and realizing that I was blindsided. Like, you wouldn't realize these signs when you're in that situation and on good terms with this person. So here are 6 signs of secret animosity in your friendship. They want to know everything about what's going on in your life, but they never share. That is kind of a red flag, because most of the times, not all, they are taking that information and going back to compare their life to yours. So if you have that friend that's always nosy about what's going on in your life, but they don't want to share what's going on in theirs, or they're quite secretive with that, I would say maybe reassess why they are hiding that from you. And maybe you should stop oversharing yourself. Secondly, when you are going through hell, when you experience any sort of misfortune, they are always there. However, if you want to celebrate your wins, when you're winning, when it's your time to shine, they are nowhere to be found.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe. So in today's video, we'll be talking about something that many of us might experience without realizing it. When someone has secret animosity toward you, sometimes people don't show their true feelings openly, but if you pay attention to certain signs, you can see it. So we're going to talk about this. So signs to show that someone has negative feeling. The first sign is to look out for a passive aggressive behavior. This could come in form of backhanded compliments, sarcastic remarks, or subtitle jabs, disgusted jokes, or anything. For example, he might say something like, "Whoa, you're actually good at that." This kind of compliment might seem harmless at first, but they often hide deeper resentment. When someone has a secret animosity, they won't confront you directly. Instead, they express it in these passive ways. The second sign is when they seem to take pleasure in your failures. If you notice someone who always seems extra interested when something goes wrong in your life, either usually cheerful when you're having a tough time, this is a red flag. People with hidden animosity might not be able to hide their satisfaction when they see you struggle. They won't say it outright, but their body language or tone of their voice when you're down tells you everything you need to know. Next up, pay attention to how someone reacts to your success. If they're secretly holding a grudge or have hidden jealousy, they often avoid congratulating you or downplay your achievement. For example, you may land a new job or hit a major milestone, and instead of being excited for you, they say something like dismissive, like, "Wow, I guess anyone could do that." It's a sign that deep down they don't want to see you doing better things than that. Another key sign is being exclusive to social gathering or conversation. If you notice that someone who used to invite you to invade or include you into group activities has started leaving you out, it could be intentional. People who have bad secret animosity will often subtly distance themselves from you or ensure you're not part of certain discussions. It's a way to show their negative feelings without being open confrontal. Excessive criticism is another major indicator. This is when someone constantly points out your flaws or criticizes your ideas. Often in upkeep, or it's not constructive feedback. It's more about putting you down. When you're in a conversation with this person, you might feel like you can't do anything right in their eyes, no matter how hard you try. This is really a sign that they have unspoken resentment toward you. People with secret animosity often feel the need to one up your conversation. If you share something positive about yourself, they immediately jump into something they've done that's better. It's their way of competing with you and showing they are superior. They're not interested in celebrating your success or joy. Instead, they want to shift the spotlight back into themselves. This competition often stems from jealousy or hidden resentment. These are just few signs that someone might be harboring secret animosity toward you. It's important to be aware of these behaviors so you can protect your peace and set boundaries with people who don't have your best interests at heart. If you notice all these signs in your relationship, it might be time to evaluate whether this person should be part of your inner circle. Let me know in the comment section if you ever experienced any of these behaviors and how you handled it. Yeah, so there's so many things which happen in this life. For example, if you have a friend and you had maybe a job interview, you pass your job interview and you're going to try to share this good news with your friend, and instead of this friend being happy for you, you see they are acting to be happy, but you can see the body language is not adding up. You get my point? Yeah, whenever I want to do something, they'll always try to pull you down. That's the way this secret animosity works. Okay, they're not happy that you're taking some step to do things for yourself. They're always against you, what you do. So that's mostly about secret animosity. So we need to pay much attention to this, because you can't know if you haven't paid attention. Yeah. So another thing that I want to talk about is, for example, if you're trying to share something with your friend, when you share, they always want to be the spotlight. Like, I can do this better, or I got better grades, or I do what. So you have to be very careful with such type of people. People go extra miles just to make you feel down, to make you feel bad always. So always take care of your mental health. Make sure you're good and all that. And sometimes I feel like it's also a jealous type point of view. Yeah, a jealous point of view. So yeah, that's a video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode, guys. And thank you so much for reaching me this far. Thank you.